guys, I can't say Veggie Gamer back. Hi guys, Veggie Mania Wrestling here. That is the current name of the channel. That may well change in the future, but I really just wanted to get going with this channel, so I just chose the first name which came to my head. And so, guys, this is going to be a wrestling news discussion, maybe quizzes channel, guys. It's going to be very, very casual. I'm not going to be bombarding your subscription box or anything like that, but I just really, over the last couple of years, guys, I've really got back into wrestling, and it's been really very useful, actually, for me, getting through tough times and everything. And it's the best time possible to be getting back into wrestling at the moment. It's just been so hot for the longest time now. And so I thought that right now might be a cool idea to just create this second channel. If you don't know, I have another channel called Veggie Gamer, where we do like movie, TV reviews, animation reviews, some gaming as well. We need to get back to live streaming, as I keep on saying on that channel. But yeah, I thought I would make this secondary channel, guys. And now, like I say, it's going to be a lot on like prediction videos. In fact, I need to put out the Money in the Bank prediction video today. In fact, I need to get on that. Very hard pay-per-view to predict, guys. This last year, a lot of pay-per-views have been very predictable, but they've still been fantastic. Whereas tonight's Money in the Bank, guys, we'll discuss it in the video, but there's a lot of question marks exactly who's going to be winning what and so on. But today's video is going to be about wrestling belts, guys. Now, I want you to leave a comment, guys, saying what your favourite WWE, WCW, TNA, AEW, any type of title belt, your favourite wrestling belt. Because obviously there's been so many different type of styles and everything. You have the like really like the smaller ones, which are like the very, very classic like 70s titles, all up to like what do I call it, Big Gold, where it is the huge WCW Goldberg belt. That's who I always associate with that belt, although I don't think a lot of people think of Ric Flair. But yeah, for me it's Goldberg. I always think of that belt, right up until the more, I guess you could say, more basic title belts that we've been having fairly recently, although obviously the new tag belts, which are on SmackDown, I think, just look phenomenal. And so, for the longest time, I have been trying to work out which is my favourite title belt, and I finally worked it out, guys. It's going to be quite a controversial one, because I put out in a previous video on Veggie Gamer saying that you might be surprised by what my favourite title belt of all time is, and I got some comments saying, oh, Veggie's gonna like the Diva belt or something like that. I don't like the Diva belt, guys. I don't like the Diva belt, and I don't remember that Jeff Hardy belt that he had in TNA for a little bit. I think he designed it himself. It's not really my style, to be honest, guys. I wasn't a big fan of it, and so certainly not the Diva belt or that. But it is a belt that, when it first, in its first form, people really do not like it, and I don't understand it, guys. I always liked it from when it first appeared, and then it got changed, and I will show you, the change which I particularly like about it. But yeah, people are always really down on it. Now, I decided to buy myself a replica belt, and when I went to the WWE Europe shop, as it's in the UK. It's obviously a lot more limited than the ones that you'd get in the US shop. I think in the US shop you can basically get anything, I think. In the UK Europe shop, it's a lot more limited. And from what I gathered, this belt had been removed from the UK shop and was very unlikely to ever appear again. And so I went onto eBay. I managed to get myself a great deal on a belt which had been heavily reduced. I'll show you why it's been reduced in a moment. And so I have a proper commemorative. Is it the commemorative ones? It's the ones where like the side plates can be removed. So it's like the slightly more expensive one. But like I say, I got this one heavily discounted. So here it is, guys. This is, and I've been into wrestling for over 20 years, guys. Actually, well over 20 years. Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. You have to let me know when you started watching wrestling, guys. The first pay-per-view which I properly sat down to actually watch, like properly, would have been a Royal Rumble 2000. Still one of my favourite pay-per-views. The world title match, Mick Foley versus Triple H in the street fight. Still one of my favourite matches, guys. Oh god, it's so good. It's so good. And so yeah, let me know what pay-per-view you first got properly into wrestling. Obviously, there's been times where I've gotten out of wrestling and then back into wrestling and everything. But let me know when exactly you started with it. So I've been into wrestling for quite a while, guys, and I've seen a lot of title belts, and this, and it is going to surprise some of you, is my favourite title belt of all time. It is this beauty. Now, I believe the reason why some people really don't like it is because it's essentially the WWE logo, and that's it. But personally, I think it looks amazing. Whenever certain wrestlers wear it, and I always appreciate wrestlers who actually wear the belt rather than carry it out and everything, it kind of makes them look like an action figure. It really does, and I kind of love that about it. Obviously, before the black version of this belt came out, you had the blue and the red. Gotta say, really didn't like them that much at all, to be honest, but the black just looks so striking. It's Roman Reigns' belt, is how I see it. It's that era. Obviously, you know, many other wrestlers had it. I think AJ had this belt. Brock certainly had it. Bray would have had it, I think. I'm not sure. But a few wrestlers have had it, but for me, it is the Roman Reigns belt. I have, as you can tell, I am a Roman Reigns fan, but I have been a fan of him for longer than it has been fashionable to be. When he first came into it, well, not when he first came into it, when the Royal Rumbles happened, and obviously, you know, Rock lifted his hand and the crowd went nuclear and everything, I was like, oh, okay, so clearly people aren't really liking this guy. This was a time where I was really just getting back into it, into wrestling properly. And, I carried on watching it. I was thinking, okay, so obviously he's quite green and everything, and his mic skills are not completely there, but he's clearly better than the audience is letting on. And so I started feeling like not sympathy, but I kind of like saying, this guy's getting a pretty raw deal here. Excuse the pun. And then, in my opinion, he just got better and better, and obviously the heel turn was the greatest thing of all time, and absolutely got me completely reinvested into wrestling. In fact, I've been to Clash of the Castle at Cardiff, which was a phenomenal night, guys. I was also in the Clash of the Castle in Glasgow just a couple of weeks ago. Again, phenomenal night. Glasgow was not happy after that main event, guys. My goodness, everyone was just so dejected at the train station. Everyone was like... Still a great night though, and I'm sure that Drew, maybe sooner than later, will be getting his well, he's already had a bit of payback, but getting the title is what I'm saying. But either way, guys, this is my favourite belt of all time. Now, as you can see, it has the original side plates in it. As it is the commemorative belt, these can come out and you can replace them. Unfortunately, again, the Europe store really doesn't stock much stuff, and so the two side plates which I would even consider getting have not been in stock for the longest time, which is frustrating, guys. Obviously, it's Roman Reigns, specifically the one which is both this logo, because I know you can get the Superman Punch silhouette. I don't really want that. I want the ones which are two of these, of Roman's logo, I should say. The other one I would kind of consider getting is Rhea Ripley. I know it wouldn't make complete sense on this belt, but quite frankly, Rhea, I just think is phenomenal. It's my personal opinion, guys. Here's a Stone Cold take, which we're going to have on this channel as well, guys. Not a hot take, Stone Cold take. I think that Rhea has already become the greatest women's wrestler of all time, guys. That's controversial, I know, but maybe we'll do a controversial opinions video where maybe like you leave your Stone Cold take in the comments, and then I'll read them out and give you my thoughts of it. That could be a lot of fun. Like I say, guys, I watch a lot of other wrestling channels. I'm not going to say for a second that this is a completely original concept, but it is, because it isn't. But I love the idea of like reading out your comments, and you know, other channels do it, and so I thought, why not try it over here as well. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, guys. You can be one of the first people to subscribe to this channel. It'd be greatly appreciated as well. But either way, guys, let me know which side plates you would get. Let me know which belts you would get, or what belts you do have. That would be fascinating to know as well. And I've got to point out, guys, the reason why this is heavily discounted, I don't know if you've noticed it yet, guys, it's because of this. There. I don't know if you noticed it. Now, it took me for the longest time to notice it on the eBay page. It said, with a piece missing. To be honest, I really don't think that that's actually that bad. What I've actually considered potentially doing is maybe removing the red ones, because I think the gold looks really cool. But I'm also looking into fixing this. Now, I'm thinking of using, what do they call it for 3D printing? You know what I mean. The liquid that goes hard. You know exactly what I mean. But I'm looking into doing that. But for right now, I'm perfectly happy with how it is. It did go with me to Glasgow as well. Phenomenal trip, guys. It's the first time I've ever been to Scotland, so I definitely want to go again. Glasgow is an amazing city. But yes, that is my favourite title bot of all time, guys. I now need to get on and get you the money in the bank prediction videos. Please leave a comment in that video. Give me your predictions. And I mean, like, everyone's predictions are going to be quite different. I really do on this one. And so check out that video when it goes live. Please hit the like button. It'll really help out this brand new channel to get out there and get noticed. And be one of the first people to subscribe would also be greatly appreciated, guys. But, oh, and also let me know what you want to see on the channel going forward, guys. Yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I've been Veggie Mania Wrestling. I don't know. Okay, if you can think of a better name for the channel as well. I was thinking puns, guys, but the only puns that really worked were Veg and Christian, which would really make it sound like the channel, which isn't what it's. It may sound very, very different than what it actually is. And the other one was Over the Veg, and no, I'm not calling it Over the Veg because that's no. Let's not touch that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Leave a comment. I'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, until next time, please subscribe. All that good stuff. I'm so used to saying Veggie Gamer, so I'm going to say it. I'm the Veggie Gamer, and I'll see you next time.